BTC Man. This is my first video starting a YouTube channel on cryptocurrencies, trading, Bitcoin, altcoins in 2020. Basically, we started to have a pump in on starting on January 2nd, and so it's been about like less than a week of pumping, and we just recently just got a pullback. I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what's going on. I'm basically going to run through different scenarios of what I have been doing on TA and what I've been looking and seeing what's been going on out there. So let's get straight to it. We're going to go on to coin market cap, and we're going to go over. There we go. Okay, that was from yesterday. I was actually going to do this video late last night, but I was so exhausted. Anyways, so yeah, last night was like 8,400, even like topping a little bit higher than that, and now it's had a pullback of 8,000. When we're looking right here, this is Google Trends, buy Bitcoin. I'm gonna refresh this too, because this is from last night. Everything's probably, I need to refresh everything. My bad. Okay, anyways, it was a pretty big spike. So this is from January 5th to January 11th. So a lot of people have been like, humming to get down in the Bitcoin game, or at least interested in seeing what's going on with Bitcoin again. So pretty much with this chart that I have right here, I did two different descending channels right here. Obviously, this is the big bull run, and then right here is our most recent to under 14,000, and I did a fib retracement from the bottom to the top, and that's where we were at. We were bouncing in between the golden pocket right here. So in between what is this, for how many months was this? This was between November, so the past couple months. We're now into, it will be a few months, 3 months now, right? We're bouncing in and out of that, and just recently, obviously, like I was saying, January 2nd, was it, or January 1st, we started bouncing out of it, okay? And we hit the 0.5 Fibonacci. So Fibonacci does work, and it's a key tool. So it hit it right off the bat, and now we're having a pullback, okay? So that's where we are with that. And looking at it, it looks exactly how we went parabolic. These are all parabolic moves where we're going on a downward channel. We did kind of peekaboo outside the channel F, and that's where a lot of people are, other YouTubers and crypto analysts, traders, everything like that. It's basically saying F, F, we go sideways right here, then we can pop out. We'll break, do a trend change. So yeah, that's definitely possible. At this point, when I'm looking at it, it looks pretty similar to everything else going down. There's a lot of reasons why I feel that, I think Bitcoin's going to basically go down to like 5,000. That's what I think. I think BTC is going to go to 5,000. There's even a possibility for it to hit the 3,000. You know what I mean? Back to 3K. So anything's possible. On this chart, I have my 4 EMAs up right here, and right here, it's 2021, pretty much. We poked over that, and we need to stay above that. We've been living below it, so that's where everyone's been tripping, going, shit, the shit's going down. And yeah, we just popped our head through it. That's it. Just like all these ones, we popped our head through it and we went down. So we did break over above the 21. I also put right here using a horizontal, what's it called? A horizontal trend line right here. Which I marked it about, around 9,400 area. This will be key resistance. So even though we start popping, going on the side, we're going to hit this. And, oops, delete this sucker. Okay, so that's for that. And then right here, we're moving into the CME Gap. So, if you're looking at BC1, when you're checking out Bitcoin futures, you drop down to the BC1 exclamation point, you'll get Bitcoin CME futures, and from there you'll be able to see if there's gaps. Right now I'm on using bars right now, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I do have a little small gap right here in between. I use the horizontal to draw in yellow to show that gap. It's a small gap. So, I think it's possible, very easily possible, that we're going to go back down there to drop down to fill that gap. So, and already we were here. Last night, everyone's like, oh, we're going to go sideways up here and pop out. But, we're already heading down there, which a pullback is pretty normal. So that's something to look at if people are playing a short. There's a gap in between here. I don't really do any leveraging or anything like that. And let's see. Here we go. So this is from CL207 on Twitter, which he basically, let me close this up. He's talking about Bollinger Bands. And with Bollinger Bands, he's talking about how it always breaks down, it pops up, it's peaking, buoying down. It's a basically a BB squeeze, Bollinger Band squeeze, and where it dropped down there, that's where it left, basically jumped up right here to January 6th breakout. And he has examples right here. So yeah, it's great to use Bollinger Bands. He's saying when price starts deviating away from the 4-hour 200 moving average out of the bands, especially after consolidation and a BB squeeze, a new trend usually emerges, so a trend reversal. There is not much more to say. I will be buying dips. Send it. So yeah, he did, if he did buy the dip right here, that's amazing. I did buy some, and I got out earlier before it went to 8,500, like around 8,000 something. That's when I was out already. So I'm pretty conservative, not like super crazy on terms of like waiting till last minute to take in profits. So as long as you as long as you gain profits, then you should be out. This is trading, you just want to make money, get in and out. If you have, obviously there's hodlers. Yeah, I do hodl too. So you have two different games. Whenever you want to save more Bitcoin, then you put it aside and put it on a wallet, and just like keep that away like it was money in the bank, or if it was stocks that you're holding for a long duration, or gold, or precious metals in your safe at home or whatever. So let's look at, okay, here we go. So this was a correlation which a lot of people are now, I'm sure you have but listened to a bunch of different analysts and YouTubers in regards to cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, that the correlation between a good old Bitcoin and gold. And obviously right here you can see that you have the pump. They're both pumping, here we go, gold's pumping. And then right now this is before the pump. So this guy was spot on. Obviously right here we're talking about this is right here news in regards to what's going on with the US and Iran, with their Iran wanting to keep their oil, and the West wanting to take their oil, right? So obviously I'm not sure how many people, I know Iran's been having a lot of issues before even America did this assassination of this general. Iran has been having issues with trading and so forth because the West put embargoes on them. So they were having issues with their money. The currency was running. So I'm sure they were, people that did have access and know about Bitcoin and stuff like that, they were definitely purchasing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and purchasing gold. I heard in Germany, at least there's a story, I have tried to verify it, but it's more on the basis of a YouTuber that I by chance fell upon yesterday, and he was talking about how there's a scarcity of gold. All the different traders were closed, or shops were closed in Germany. So hey, if that's something that's real, and you're from Germany, or in Europe somehow, in other countries in Germany, and the same problems happening, you know, put that in the comment section. Would love to know the truth about that. Let's see. Okay, Litecoin. Litecoin is a leading indicator for Bitcoin of what's going to happen. And obviously, you know, I did a Fibonacci retracement. Um, and let's look right here. And then we're on the day right now. And same thing happened with Litecoin. Litecoin hit the 0.786 fib, and boom, you know, hit top that, and now it's like it's pulling back. Same thing as up here, you know. You see all these things. When everyone is super bullish, that's when you should think, oh, something's gonna happen. You know, do the opposite of, you know, of the masses, you know, of what everyone's saying, of the herd. That's what you want to do. You want to be the bystander, you know. You don't want to be a, you know, a perma bull. There's an Crypto, which he does stuff with Da Vinci, and I've been following Da Vinci beforehand because I fell upon his videos over like 2 years ago of him calling, you know, making these huge calls a long time, and then he started doing work with Crypto this year. That's when Crypto started, you know, blowing up. Was basically not this year, 2019, and you know, turned him into a moon boy. So you know, it is not good to be a moon boy. It's that this is trading. This is, you know, Bitcoin's volatile. It's not. I'm a moon boy or I'm a bear boy. Hey, that's like you're a kid if that's the way you think. You know, you're an idiot. You just got to be cool, calm, collective. You got to be, you know, outside looking at it, not looking at both sides. It's like you don't want to be a Republican or a Democrat. You know what I mean? You want to be like in the middle. That's when you're outside and you can see both sides and figure things out. You know, you're able to maneuver through everything. So, what do I see? I see, you know, I really see that, you know, we're gonna pull back and we're gonna, you know, there's two things that's gonna happen. We're basically gonna pull back. You know, we're gonna hit the all-time lows again, back right here to the $22. Just keep on heading back down, or we're gonna like basically head down and cruise sideways up, or somehow we're gonna pop up. So those are three ways we can just constantly just moving down the channel until we find the real low and go sideways and we're in a bear market, or we are going to be able to, with this pullback, pop out, you know, of the channel and above this support right here of what is this, you know, let's say $50, above 50, and move up, you know, then have another, you know, parabolic, or not a parabolic run, but you know, a small little rally moving up and so forth. That's what, at this point, I'm sure a lot of people are in the same position, like, oh, what's gonna happen, you know, what's going on. And you know, the best thing to do is look at this time frame, guys. Like, let's look at the big picture. Here's a month, right? You can see, yeah, there's a possibility of this thing popping up, right? Cruising up right here. There's definitely a possibility. Let's see where we can get some more. Here's some more info. The 2-week. I mean, this is where I'm looking right here. It could be this just crazy zone. This crazy zone right here. You know, we'll hit this bottom and we'll just be cruising down here, and they'll have these little drops, you know, and just get to this 3,000 mark and then cruise over, you know. That's definitely possible. It's just like breaking down here, cruising, and then pulling out. Let's look right here. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. This can be another section right here where it's just, it, you know, start to bottom off, and it'll be another, you know, red and pink area right here. You know, definitely. Until this turns into red again, like this area breaks off and turns red, I mean, that's a buy zone. That's what I'm really waiting for, to see red again. You know, this indicator right here on the Ichimoku signal right here, red. That's what I'm waiting for. That's when I'm like, okay, all in long term, you know, that's what you want. Here we go. Like, look at this. Yeah, we were red. It was a buy right here, and here's green. I mean, what's gonna turn now? I mean, it could be one more green spot, but then it's gonna turn lime, and then we're gonna have to roll down, and then there could be a set of, red and pinks going on. That's what I see long term wise. That's what I see in general. That's what I think. Look at this. Look at this. This is the 1 day. Here's the 1 day. I mean, peak to boo past the channel, and it's all green. Like it just can't. It doesn't just stay green, 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 green. I mean, it would be hard. I mean, if it did this on the MACD, the lines would be on top. It would be over it. It wouldn't be on the bottom. That's another huge like signal for me, is that you know this is on the bottom. It's not on the top. If it was on the top, then you're like, whoa, big time rally going on, right? Like look at, like right here. Like you can see right here, the MACD lines right here on the top. So yeah, that's it's rolling all the way up. Right now we're on the bottom. Like right here, look at this thing's topped out. This is topped out, so it's going to be lime green. It might have a little fun on the top here, but then there's going to be a dump. There has to be a dump. You can't stay on the top forever. Look at all these. Look at all these bottoms. It's all falling down right here. Look at, dropped right here. I mean, look at right here. It's like dropping right here. Drop, drop. Down here, drop. So, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at, everyone. This is trading. But in the last few years, through things that has happened in my life and all the experience I've had happened to me, I've become a pretty even keel person, and I'm able to look at things without being so emotionally involved with it. And I went through the ups and downs with that, with BTC, with Bitcoin. That thing drove me crazy when I first got in. So it made me a stronger and better man. And I hope that all of you are able to enjoy this journey with me and become friends and homies, and we build a community around this. So thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this content, and me myself, please put a like and subscribe to my channel. The BTC Man is out, and I will see you tomorrow.